Hey Thoriel, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you doing, Seraphin?
I'm good. I'm just giving everybody a few minutes to get in here.
Sounds good. Getting all prepped up for a good masochist seed, so let's see how this turns out.
Like I said, I haven't, like, all my masochist seeds so far just be like, here's all the power nodes, here's all the health nodes. Not fragments, full nodes.
I'm okay with that.
Like, I almost think masochist is easier than advanced. I asked Ark
Yeah, I
if
wouldn't.
I asked Ark if she wanted to come play, and she's like, no, I'm not, I don't want to play masochist. If I knew her better, I would have called her a coward, but...
Yeah.
I think Falk is working still.
Yeah, I mean, what else hanging about?
Beef has been D&D for like ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably just gonna be me and you tonight, so another couple of minutes here and then we can get going.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't mind doing masochist because, as I was saying to my friend here in chat, it does throw low percent into the logic, so it could be, grapple go mode.
I was gonna say, since you can do it now, the way I've been playing Masochist Seeds is if I hit grapple go mode, I'm doing grapple go mode.
Yep, that's been the way I've been doing advanced too. It's like if I hit grapple go mode, we're going.
Yeah, especially with this tournament coming up and the fact that grapple go mode's gonna be allowed, and it's like, ugh, I have to actually learn to do that stupid rocket jump. I mean, not to say I don't know how to do it. It's more so I have to actually learn to do it, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's less about just the knowledge and more about the consistency.
Right. I did, however, get around to setting up something new on my display here, though. Being that I finally got around to setting up a display for my button inputs.
Oh, nice.
'Cause I'm actually rather interested to see, like, I'd be interested to rewatch one of my runs and just be like, what am I actually hitting going through this room and stuff?
Like, bring it down to like figuring it out for each button input.
Yeah, like, how do I refine this set of button inputs to use less button inputs? Because I'm sure that's, what, like, VGR has done for, like, his grapple go mode through the disco tower. It's just like, how do I refine this down to less?
Oh, jeez. His grapple go mode through disco tower is so clean.
Yeah, well, the dude's insane. What do you expect?
Yes.
About another minute here.
Sounds good. Yeah, I was watching that, his kind of tutorial video, and it's just about a 15-second clip of him going up that tower. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. I definitely caught none of that.
Yeah, like, so fast. And it's just like, ugh, I hate him so much. I hate him because he figured out this stupid rocket jump, and B, he's super consistent at it, and it's just like,
yeah.
Why, VGR? Why must you do this to us?
But at the same time, I love him because he does, basically a huge part of creating this randomizer. So...
Oh yeah. He does a lot of great work, and we all love him for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very love-hate relationship.
Oh yeah.
As we've talked about a couple of times before, I don't know if you've been around for any of them, but we talked about it a couple of times before, just like, he's, like, I'm calling it now that, like, right after Axiom Verge launches, or AV2 launches, like, day one, he's just gonna have some kind of stupid speed run through it already, and have the whole route worked out, and it's just like, god damn it.
Oh yeah.
Not even gonna give us a chance. Alright, so, hello everybody. And As you can see, I got my nice little input display down here at the bottom. Hopefully it's not going to be distracting or anything, but I thought it'd be really interesting to actually see how a lot of inputs are actually done through a lot of areas in here. And today, me and Thoriel are going to take on the daily. And we are going to do it on Masochist because, as I mentioned before, I'm going to just start running Masochist for everything as often as possible because at this point, in not practicing for GDQ, I have no reason not to.
Because we're crazy. That's why we're playing Masochist.
I wouldn't even call it crazy. Like I said, at this point, it's a sick fascination. Alright,
that's one way to word it.
So we are gonna race the daily and co-op and advanced after this?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright, I'm ready to go if you are.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and go then in 3, 2, 1, go. And remember, all the cool kids do the moonwalk.
Indeed, all the cool kids do the moonwalk.
I love the fact that I started getting other people saying that.
At this point, it's just becoming its own little meme.
Yes, and I love it. Oh. Why, game?
It's not Firewall.
You're right, it's not Firewall. Remember the mantra.
Yeah. It could be worse.
I think my only problem with Reflector is that it takes 4 shots to kill the slugs. Or the snails, whatever they are.
Yeah, you can't kill the Red Nautilus in 3 shots with this.
Oh, come on. Thank you. So yeah, I have yet to get a seed in Masochist where first item is grapple, which is entirely possible.
Oh yeah.
And I've had several where like second or like within first 5 items is red coat.
Ooh.
I found I'm gonna cue you in on a little thing that you may not have known about since we are playing Masochist, being that teleport. If you're gonna try and look for teleport, it can spawn in passcode rooms.
Oh, yeah.
I found it up behind the beam walls earlier.
Yeah, I think because the low percentage logic that if the game's like, hey, you've got grapple go mode, it can spawn teleport absolutely anywhere.
Right. Well, I don't know if it can do it in advance at all. But Masochist is specific to you are expected to beat this in grapple go mode.
Ooh. Well, that's fine by me.
So now some interesting things might happen.
Yeah. Interesting things that happened too if I wasn't dumb. As in my routing, I just did it dumb. That's all. That's what we'll call it. And
I do my routing really weird sometimes too, so don't feel bad. Falk does his routing really weird all the time, so...
Yeah, I know Arc does her routing kind of weird sometimes as well.
Arc does hers really smart. Falk does his really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the way Arc's routing sometimes is done looks...
it can look a bit odd.
It's weird, but it's really smart. Hmm.
Okay. You see what I... Have you figured out what I mean yet by masochist seeds haven't been masochist?
Yeah. Yeah, no masochist yet. Still giving us a digging tool this early on, so...
Like, this seat's gonna be a breeze, I just know it.
Yeah. Yeah, doesn't Masochist also take into account the fact that grapple can be used to damage enemies?
It does, that's why it can be first item.
Yeah.
I have not seen a first item grapple yet, though. Then again, I've played a small number of Masochist seeds, so... I'm sure it'll happen eventually.
Oh, there. That was not ideal. I wonder if that also takes into account, like, you know, could it force you to kill Cedar with grapple?
I mean, technically, you could kill Zeta with grapple, but in Masochist, there's no reason to do so because you can just leave.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could just grapple clip out of Haribo if that's the case.
Yeah, so far...
Trick that I should... What's up?
So far, it's just been a pretty standard seed.
Yeah. The whole grapple clip out of Haribo is something I should probably learn how to do.
I mean, yeah, it's a very interesting trick to do. I'm still not even sure on, like, the precise positioning for it.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's a specific tile you want to be on to be able to clip through the floor. And you have to hit the grapple into the ceiling at a specific point.
So kind of precise, like drug skip, except for the fact that you can do it and see what you're doing.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, drug skip is all just lining up your screen on a certain pixel and then just sort of trying to get the timing down without being able to, with only being able to hear what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't think this one's pixel perfect. It's more, like, tile specific.
That's pretty okay, then.
It's mostly just a thing of you have to get the grapple to go so far, and then you have to get it to connect to a specific tile to be able to put you under the floor.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, that's how the floor clipping works, is Basically, when you shoot the grapple forward, you get the grapple to go out a certain distance, and then you use it to connect to a specific tile on the ceiling by hitting up and readjusting what angle it's at. And what happens is it connects you to the ceiling and puts you straight up and down as you would expect the grapple to do. And if that happens to put you into a place where you are in the ground, it tries to relocate you either up or down. I think it's specifically just based on which has less room for you to travel.
Okay.
So when you clip yourself down through a floor far enough, you clip yourself through the floor.
Huh.
Which is why other times you'll hit it and it'll put you back up. What am I doing? I have a better idea. I love having brilliant ideas that aren't my idea at all.
Yeah. I usually just like having a brilliant idea when I'm midway done doing a dumb idea. It's like, oh, I could have done this and it would have been smarter, but too late.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? I mean, I get like that every time I think about picking up a damage node fragment.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
why am I picking that up?
No, it's more so it's like, well, I could have picked the last 4 up, but I didn't.
Oh, that was a mistake.
There's no such thing as mistakes, just happy little accidents. I mean, Bob Ross isn't wrong.
Yeah, well, Bob Ross never shot an address bomb and then picked up an item.
You don't know.
Pick up an item after shooting an address bomb. That's about the longest second of your life.
At least the clock wasn't going up.
Yeah.
I love making smart decisions.
Not dumb ones?
I could kind of go either way on the dumb ones.
Sometimes they pay off.
Not often enough.
No, that's true.
Like the dumb decision I just made. It has me contemplating life choices.
That happens to you usually a couple of times per seed, though, doesn't it?
Not really. Like, a couple of times a day if I run a bunch of seeds. Most of the time it's like, I run and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna make all these choices and we'll go with it. And then sometimes I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah, I'm having having some concerns about this.
Oh, I have zero concerns anymore.
Huh? I assume that means you're on your way to Maru.
Uh, almost.
Actually, you know what? Good enough.
Are you on your way to Maru?
Uh, Not quite, but sort of.
Not quite, but sort of.
I was just doing a couple of safety checks before I head to Maru.
Gotcha. It's nice to know that
Just
Redcoat's right up ahead of me somewhere then.
Wait, you didn't get that yet?
No, I made some other checks.
Oh, fair enough.
And I might die. So, let's escape by the skin of my teeth.
I did a safety check because I just wanted a weapon that wasn't complete crap for fighting Thanos.
There it is.
Yeah, there's not much a point in hiding where it was located. You were going to find it pretty quick.
Oof, now I died. That's fine. Different route. Yeah, no, I made some life choices that led me to some things that I don't regret.
Yeah. Well, I don't regret that choice. Could do something maybe a little interesting here. As to whether it's interesting good or interesting bad is completely dependent on if I get any useful items. Interesting good enough so far. I didn't want to actually grab that.
I hate when you do that.
Just pick up an item. It's like, I don't want that crap.
So how you doing?
So far, so good. How are you?
Taking an input break.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to be taking mine in a minute. Well, not quite a minute.
Out of curiosity, how much power do you have?
4 nodes now?
4 full nodes?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Why?
I have 1.
You got 1?
I have 1 node.
I've got 1 through fragments, and then
Oh yeah, I didn't pick up
on
fragments.
my routing to Ukana, and then going through Ukana, because I decided to, instead of doing drug skip, just go through and get some of the items along the way. So I got an extra couple there.
It works.
Yeah. which is good because it looks like I might be using Reverse Slicer to fight Thanos.
And see, that's the thing that I don't have at the moment is something to fight a Thanos with, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I can worry about that later.
Did you get drone teleport?
I did.
No, nice.
That was the interesting routing that I did, was, I went down there and found that, and I was like, oh, okay. And then the stupid thing that I did was I didn't have address bombs to get back out. So I went and I got an address bomb, and then I used it to hit the donut to break the blocks, and then I was like, oh, I need another one to get through the wall. God damn it.
Oh, and, okay,
Yeah.
over in friggin'...
Right. So the life choices I was contemplating was like, is it faster to just save quit, or is it faster to get 2 address bombs right now?
See, I was thinking about going over there, and like I don't have a coat right now, so you know what? Screw it. And once I get trench coat, I just decide to kind of keep going forward.
How did you get into attic, by the way?
Grappled up on the left side.
That works.
Yeah. Because I had grapple, so I didn't need to do the displacement warp.
Oh, right, that's a thing. Cool. I'm just gonna do one of these. Yeah, I totally neglected to remember we had grapple. So I was like, I'm just gonna displacement warp up there.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's like, I don't need to.
That's what I was saying about, like, I like using methods that aren't even my methods.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that's what you're getting at. It's like, that's going to be one of Ark's methods. I mean, it is a helpful trick. Now I hope I can actually take a hit from Sentinel. Okay. I can take a couple. I'm gonna die. Stupid purple sentry got me.
Oof.
Yeah. How much health do you have?
300.
Okay, so yeah, you and I are on the same page for that.
The difference here is that you currently have something to fight Thanos with. I do not.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping on finding something on the way up. Which fortunately I know how to do a couple things.
Yeah, checking the left side beneath Disco Hall.
Well, that and checking the glitch room, the puzzle room. Hey! I'm fine.
You got something?
I found something.
Alright, then you've definitely got me this race because I just died against the stupid purple sentries.
Oof.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, rocket jumping up there sucks.
So, don't rocket jump. You have teleport.
No, I don't.
I thought you did. Oh,
no,
you,
I know where
you
it
did
is,
find
but I
oh,
didn't
okay.
get it.
Yeah, okay, so like, that's where I thought I might have you in this one, is just, I figured out where teleport was, and I was like, ooh, yeah, no, I don't regret this.
Yeah.
The problem here is I still have to make it up Disco Tower.
Yeah.
And 2 coats and 300 health is not easy to do that with.
I'm gonna die again here. Yep. Now I can't skip Sentinel.
Oh. Just fight him. Because that's a smart idea.
Yeah, I'm 300 health. That's gonna be so much worse to try and do that. There we go. Hooray, I got past the first room of purple sentries. Second one's a lot easier to get through. So what weapon did you find along the way up?
That would be a spoiler.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not grabbing it anyways.
I found Scissor Beam.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is like, oh, yeah, no, Scissor Beam work. Oh, I don't like this. Where's the other one? Shoot, that was not what I meant to do. Oof. I hit the wrong button.
I'm guessing that means you're having a not great disco room.
Yeah, I took a death in disco.
Fair enough.
I meant to recall, and instead I swapped.
Ooh.
Now, the difference here is you could still actually win if you beat me up Disco Tower, and even if I beat you up Disco Tower, if it's not by a fair margin, you've got a fair bit more power than I do.
Yeah.
That was not a hit I wanted to take.
Come over here, Disco Ball. Ooh. We're going down this way.
Pro tip, make validation check.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't what I wanted to do, but it'll work.
Worth it. I'm guessing that means you're up at the Thanos now?
Yep. And I assume you can't be far behind.
No. I am not. I'm dead, though.
It's a shame Mark didn't come to run this one. She would have loved it.
Yeah. Thankfully, I did take the safety save here. I didn't just decide to go up here like a...
Oh, I gung-hoed it. I'm like, I'm either going to make this and for sure beat him, or I'm going to whiff this and go all the way back, and it'll suck. But it's like, with how much of a power difference you have on me currently, it's like I had to have every bit of advantage I could.
Yeah. You're definitely gonna win. I'm just finishing off. Like, I'm got up top now for cheese strat.
I'm working on third node right now.
Yeah, I just finished off first.
That's third done.
GG.
That was a really close race.
Yeah. I would have been a lot more confident about the ending there if I had drone teleport, but
Oh yeah,
or, had I
teleport made that a whole lot easier.
Oh yeah, or had I gone to the side and gotten Scissor Beam, but nah.
So yeah, in the second room with the blue drones after Sentinel, on the right side there's the 3 beam wall. You can floor clip it on the left side with grapple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're standing 1 tile off the door, or the tile right next to the door, and you catch the grapple right on the tile right next to the beams, it'll put you under the floor and let you get both items down there. And assuming you have something that can hit through walls far enough, scissor beam, flamethrower, so on and so forth, and you can hit the switch to get back out of the room.
Huh. 29:58:40.
Yeah, you were only half a minute behind me.
That's not bad.
And you did grapple go mode?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I hadn't taken the 2 deaths... Well, the first death probably was fine, because like I said, it just sent me back. And it let me... Because of that, I got Scissor Beam instead of Reverse Slicer. So the first one was beneficial. The second one was in Disco Tower, though, and was unfortunate.
Yeah. If I hadn't taken, like, 2 or 3 deaths after Sentinel there, that was...
Yeah. You would have been right up neck and neck with me. It would have been very, very close.
Yeah.
I posted mine, Falk's like, damn, solid, and I'm like, wait for it.
Yeah. Both of us sub 30 on that.
Falk's like, dang, guys.
Alright. I'm gonna quickly just exit out here and reload the game so it doesn't give me the stupid sound glitch.
I don't think we even went through enough to be able to cause the sound glitch to happen.
Yeah, but then again, we could always end up with like another bloody hour and 20-minute seed like we did on the 3rd race on Saturday.
That is true.
Could end up with something horrible. Alright, so we'll be doing this one as an advanced and co-op. There we go. That's a seed.
That is indeed a seed. Alright, so we're co-oping this one.
Yes.
On advanced.
4-0. Alright. I'm ready to go when you are.
Alright, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. By the way, you want me to send you my sub 20 seed?
Oh yeah, might as well.
You could probably absolutely sub 20 it.
Yeah. Was that with grapple go mode or was that with
it's a grapple go. Ew. Alright, this one's my fault.
Yeah, can't blame me for this one.
But yeah, it's a grapple go mode that I fortunately got it in under a minute.
Nice.
It's got 0 power, 0 health. But second weapon is Fat Beam. So.
Oh, that's the one where you had to Fat Beam Thanos 51 times.
It takes 5 for. I'm going. No, you can't hit the switch. Yeah, we're both going to Nova. The mines in that one take 5 shots, just so you know.
Ooh. And yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Ham, huh?
Yeah, we're going doing a co-op seed here.
There you go.
And we're co-oping this one, but we raced the daily.
That's insane. 30 seconds apart.
Yeah, on a masochist.
Yeah, that was close.
I mean, it doesn't seem very masochisty to me, but
it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
That's a shame.
Here's the real kicker: is Thoriel did grapple go mode, and I did I did drone go mode because I found teleport and he didn't.
Wow, that's really sick. That's a pretty damn good seed then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was decent. Okay, I like this weapon in Nova Spot. Thank you, video game.
I guess I'll go fight. I'll go fight Zeter.
You'll go fight Zeter? Alright, I'll go check what's on the left side.
Falk, how are you doing today?
Doing alright, you know. Sure I'd pop in and see what's happening.
I saw you were AFK, or I would have asked if you wanted to come race the seed too.
I didn't have time for the daily. I literally just got home 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, so yeah. I figured you might not have been home yet.
Yeah.
I should probably look what's under Zeter. 82's under Zeter.
Okay, probably worth doubling back for that. Good chance that that's going to be required, so...
I mean, even if it's not, it's useful.
Yeah. Having address disruptor is just great if you have drone teleport, because you can teleport climb.
Yeah.
Top left is drone. I'm gonna displacement warp to the room above it.
Get the other one too while you're at it.
Yeah.
Because in case you didn't know, you can displacement warp to the other side of the beam room.
Oh, you can? I did not know that.
So in the room before wheelchair room, there's all those bubbles right there at the very top. If you just clear out a section and get into like the middle of them, and then send drone into wheelchair's room and pop it there, it'll put you on the left side of the beams.
Oh.
So you can
Hypno's up in the top left, so I'll go and check wheelchair and that other room then.
Alright, I'm gonna grab drone 82 and press forward.
Yeah. So I want to be on the far left of the room to the left of wheelchair room.
No, not on the far left. Like, actually, the bubble's right there by the door.
Okay.
Yeah, just stick yourself into, like, the middle of them, and then send the drone out of the room, and it'll put you into the upper room.
Alright. Wheelchair room's just password tool.
Super valuable.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You should get caught by a wisp.
Okay. Yeah, I managed to despawn it by throwing my drone into the next room and then just recalling it.
That's how you do it.
And laser room at the far top left is just a power node fragment.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a masochist seed yesterday that had teleport in there. In that room, and I was just like, okay, so masochist literally gives no fucks about where it puts teleport. That's good to know.
Yeah, because that's not part of go mode for masochist logic.
Right. Peekaboo's got heat seeker.
That can stay there. If I didn't have scissor beam, maybe, but...
Oh, if I didn't have scissor beam, I would absolutely grab it, but I have scissor beam, so...
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, as Falk was saying, because it's not part of masochist logic, it apparently doesn't care. And I was like, I thought it still would have abided by, like, the teleport logic and placed it by teleport. Because it is still a major power-up.
Not in masochist, anything goes.
Yeah, but in masochist, it doesn't care.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna head down in Absu.
I think okay. For all the logics, honestly. Maybe not default, but at least advanced should go by that logic system too. Make sure it's successful, but like put teleport wherever you want to put it, as long as you can get to it.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just curious that it put it there because it's like I've never seen anything in the passcode rooms. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, I've legitimately just gotten to the point where I don't even check passcode rooms. 'Cause it's...
Nope.
I mean, I guess in this case, that one on the top left of Airboot could have been like a power node or something worthwhile.
So what I generally do when I have drone is I will... There's nothing in the bottom area, by the way. I got donut room to check still, but the 2 drone spots are useless. Generally, when I have drone in by Nova's spot, so Nova or the left side hallway, I'll just go to start, displace up to wheelchair room, displace up to the passcode room, and then just go from there to the upper left room, because it's like 3 checks in one fell swoop. And while a lot of the times you won't find anything in passcode or wheelchair room, I've pulled full nodes out of there several times, and pulling a full node out is just great.
Yeah.
There's nothing in donut room either, unless you want a size node.
Nope. Alright. Underneath attic left side is high jump.
Okay. I assume you're gonna go attic left?
Yeah.
I'll go check attic right then.
Shame I don't have the health address bombs, otherwise I'd just displacement warp and check the whole attic from here.
Right.
Left side is a full health node.
Might be taking a minute to get.
Yeah. If you're gonna grab that, then I guess I can just go and check attic right if you want to head down to El Sonova.
I'm already on my way to attic right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going back for the node. It's like, it might be worth going back for, but seeing as we just beat that last seed on 300 health, I'm going forward.
Fair enough. Anything on attic right?
I'm just getting in here.
Okay.
81. Position 3 is Fat Beam.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll come back and grab Fat Beam. It's just a health node fragment. Actually, no, I can make it without Fat Beam. Health node fragment on El Sonova. I got Scissor Beam, I don't need Fat Beam.
I guess
up in that spot in Kerr.
I'll say leave me the couple of long hallways that Fat Beam makes easier then.
Fair enough. And that's just shards down the jail cell, so that can stay.
It's another one of them seeds where it's just gonna take forever to get a coat.
Yeah, depending which coat it is, I don't really care. I mean, yeah, if we get a coat right now and it's red coat, I'm alright with that.
I mean, it happened in the daily, so why not?
Yeah.
That was what's happened, and then again, I should have just done one of these.
Take care of this spider here. Can't trust anything with more than 4 legs.
I mean, I don't trust things with more than 2 usually.
Fair enough. I don't trust a lot of things with 2 legs, but...
What am I doing? My brain doesn't want to work right for advanced. Off! Coming out of drone recall and a donut just bashed me in the back of the head.
Oh. I'm just checking the breakable blocks near the save point, and that's nothing.
I think I'm just gonna go walk through Talal since I grabbed Fat Beam.
Alright, sounds good. I'm just gonna check the one item on the drop down then. Considering it's real nice and quick for me to check this.
Yeah, I'll check
And
AD's room.
That's just multi-disruptor. Ooh. Breakable green blocks there has Nova. So, definitely not worth picking up. And the room to the left of that has ranged node. Oh, jeez. Alright, well. Thanks, drone. Just take a hit from the jellyfish. And die immediately, because my drone has 0 health.
Just love the drone sometimes.
Do you, though?
Not usually. Alright, well that's
where I was at, so that's good.
That's a health node at the bottom of Jellyfish Canyon. Oh, jeez. At the bottom of Jellyfish Canyon, and I'm not digging that far with no power drone. Not going that far off the way for bloody health node.
Where is it? I think it's got to go forward one. Should be here. It's so dumb that you can hit switches in other rooms.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, but it's super dumb. It's Reflector.
Okay. I took a death to a jellyfish. There we go.
I assume we're back on track then.
Yeah.
It's like, 'cause I'm just hitting the green rooms now, and you said there was basically nothing in here. Never
Yeah.
mind. I'll just take another death and go back before Talal.
Okay. Green room on the second green room, the one with the laser gate. That's just a health node fragment, and I'm just gonna check the tree room above that now.
I'll make some kind of progress eventually today. Oh, yeah. We actually only just recently found out that this is a thing. Want you to do that. So I can do that. That works. Slower way
There's
of doing
nothing left in Absu.
No, of course not. Yeah, we actually just only recently found out that was a thing. I think Beef found that out, and then him and VGR sat down for a bit to find out what was going on. And they found out that as long as if you're in a room with gates, if you're in a room with gates, as long as you can hit a switch, you can get the gates open. Which I think, from what they were determining, was just about every room in the game that has gates has a switch within range. Which is super dumb. It's just one of those things that goes to prove how absolutely busted Fat Beam is.
Yeah, Fat Beam's
You're not wrong.
If I could not die this time, that'd be great.
Did you die again?
Yeah, bumped the snail.
Oh.
I was gonna use the save point, and I forgot that there's 2 snails right there that just crawl around the corner. I was like, oh, right.
So I just checked the items to the up left of that save room and see, and there's, or I guess the only one that I could get right now, and there's nothing. So I'm just checking the item to the right of the save room. And that's just a power node fragment.
Alright, well, at least I know I got a straight shot there then.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys need to start collecting those fragments. It's being ugly over there.
I've been picking them up.
Ugh.
Anybody want to take a guess how Talal feels every time we skip him?
Relieved because he stays alive.
Probably fair.
Yeah?
I mean, alone and is better than dead, I guess.
I'll let you check Moss Cave because you got Fat Beam.
Yep, that was one of the things I was saying. Save for me.
Yeah.
Yay, I'm useful in this run.
Full health node in YOLO room. Or YOLO hall.
At least we're getting some health somewhere.
Yeah, at least we're not doing 300 health Maru.
I mean, we're not done yet.
No, that's true. I mean, I've got 400 health now, so... Then again, that depends on whether or not I get a coat. I'm gonna check the items at Veruska here.
You better go back to Moss Cave.
Oh?
Oh, yeah.
Are you looking at the spoiler map?
No, I'm playing it.
Oh.
It very well could be a coat.
Cool, there's a drill at the bottom left from Veruska.
It might be red in color for you, too.
Ooh.
Jeez.
I mean,
great.
I was getting there.
Y'all got any of them address bombs?
I was just trying to help.
I mean, I appreciate it.
Since you guys were co-oping it, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do one thing real quick. I started to see way behind you guys. I'm like, I'm just gonna go right there.
This is now a 3-person co-op.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be, I guess. Not especially.
You poked your head in. It's now a 3-person co-op.
Alright, that's fair. It is my own fault.
Yeah,
No one to blame
I'm
me.
gonna grab that. Gotta go back for it at this point.
I just didn't want tutorial to get too far ahead.
I appreciate that.
I said I was right around the corner,
way back
so.
to no man's land. I mean, I guess if you'd gone to Aruku, you could have dove back the other way, but still.
Yeah.
That's a long way to go for...
I guess that means we're grapple hook away from go mode.
True.
Or drone teleport, I guess, whichever comes first.
I'm looking for grapple. I mean, ideally I want both, but I'm looking for grapple. I'm not fighting Sentinel. Not on 200 health.
Oh yeah, I'd much rather have grapple to skip Sentinel. I'm not thrilled about the idea of fighting Sentinel with 400 health and a bloody 1 coat of defense. Oh god.
You said Veruska had drill?
Drill on the left side.
I don't feel like making the trip down there for drill.
Not when we know where red coat is. I really wish I had address bombs for going through this room, but I didn't.
Should have went back for that fat beam.
Yeah, probably.
The purple room's just a needle. I guess I'm gonna head over towards Aruku.
Sounds good. I guess I'll go ahead and decur. Oh wait, why don't I just do this? Because this would actually almost be a smart choice.
Oh yeah, no power of maintenance tunnel, here we go.
That's tragic.
Won't be the first time I've done it, won't be the last.
Real heroes don't wear capes.
Yeah, as Dante taught us, real heroes wear red trench coats.
There it is.
Trace just learned from the best. Oh, balls. I'm just gonna get red coat dash through these stupid green shrubs.
Nope, didn't go over far enough to miss the steam. I give it one more try.
Opus and Dragon Hall?
Health fragment.
Oh, okay.
And if I come across anything over this way, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm actually just above you near Ruku. I'm gonna head over to see or to Kerr anyways.
Oh, did you go
Just
to Arugu?
remember. I guess I can.
I mean, I could be here for a second, so you might as well.
Yeah. I just figured from Moss Cave it was quicker to go up and then take Araka over to Kerr than to go all the way right through to Z.
Damn.
I don't have a camp launch.
Yeah, no, that's too difficult to do without at least one power. Anything at Aruku before I go somewhere?
Trench coat at the back if you want to grab the extra defense.
Yes. Having only 300 health? Yes.
Yeah, don't blame me on that front.
A power node somewhere would be nice. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing in the other two spots.
Nothing. Size node and a health fragment. Alright, should I just head over to Kerr from here then?
Yeah, go ahead do that, and I'll head over to Ukana.
Okay.
How are you doing,
If you don't
Phil?
have Pappy, wouldn't it make more sense for Seraphim to go into Kerr?
I mean,
do what you want, but I'm just thinking about that. I keep thinking about that one check.
Oh, yeah, he's got a point. Yeah, let me go to Kerr.
Alright, well, how about if you're gonna head over there, I'll just route up straight to, like, near Ikarma.
I mean, I could give you guys more information about the seed if you want it. I mean, I did find one other really good piece of information.
I mean, that's up to you. I have no strong opinion over another.
I don't want to stomp all over your co-op, that's all.
I'm gonna go
I know you don't really care, but...
Yeah.
I know where Grapple is, I'll say that.
Okay.
Well, it can only be up towards Grapple, so yeah, go ahead and check Upper Kerr, and I'll check off to the right and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to do Spider Hall with what I'm rocking, so...
Yeah. So, realistically, Grapple should be somewhere up by there. So it's either that, or someplace we've already gone past.
Yeah. I've been picking up power node fragments along the way, so thankfully I'm only one away from a node.
Check 82's room, would you?
That will do. That was a mistake.
We're about to have some real fun now.
Slugs are... If you want to disrupt a slug, it's a full health node.
Yeah, I could probably work that in somewhere.
You're heading to Vanilla High Jump?
Yeah, I'm heading towards High Jump.
Okay. And I'm just going to grab that power node fragment right at the top of Mission Impossible. Hooray, I've got a node.
I've neglected to grab any fragments.
My goodness.
That's not where I want to go. See, anytime I do that, it's always the seeds where it's like, oh yeah. Problem here is this is just like an oops all power node fragments batch. Like, oh yay. 82's term is just a power node fragment.
Okay. Lightning on High Jump. And the fire room is Inertial Pulse.
Okay. I'm gonna check that item right above gear tabs area and then gonna head to gear tab. Not ever actually gonna fight gear tab. Because why would I do that?
Is there a switch near gear tab?
No. There's the one for the drone repairs, but there's not one for actually gear tab's room.
Well, no, I mean one that you could hit with that beam.
No.
Yeah, actually, you could probably hit the drone repair one with that meme.
But it's not going to do anything for that room itself. I mean, if you want to get the drone repairs, you might be able to find a way to do it, but...
No, I mean,
grapple.
Any switch, though, should open the rooms in his...
Yeah, but I don't think so, because that's a blue switch as opposed to... Oh, that one's a red. Or it's not a blue switch, but it's like... it opens at the blue beam there. It's all blue beams. I don't know if it's the same or not.
This requires testing. Did you say you found grapple?
No,
yeah, grapple's in the drone room above gear tab.
Okay.
I'm going to head towards Ukana now. I'm going to route up Ukana without doing drug skip. Because I'd like to have a little bit more power.
I'm going to go test things.
Alright. I'm going to go test
Oh, I found address bombs.
Oh.
I don't think they're necessary for anything, but I found them.
Yeah.
They're on the way to gear tab.
Damn.
Yeah, this is mostly pointless for me to go test, but...
Science.
It's science, and it's something that we need to know.
It's an interesting thing, actually. Something I never would have thought to have done prior to this moment in time. Give it that.
I'm gonna check. I don't want to check that still. Oh, hell. I'm gonna check Spider Hall and tube items over on the left at the Airboom Indy connector.
I don't think the switch can be hit. Unless I'm just not aiming at the right spot. Because that's the room above. Yeah, either the switch can't be hit. Because it's... Yeah, I'm going to say the switch is too far to the right to be able to hit with that beam. But you have red codes, so you can just leave the room anyways.
Yeah. Spider Hall is a full health.
Oh, let's just say it was the room above Gear Tab that had it.
It's the Kerr dungeon, the drone dungeon.
The drone dungeon, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's Ion Beam.
Can only assume you didn't check anything else in Kerr.
Nope.
I say because Drone's room had a full health node. I guess I'm gonna check one or two other things just on my way back over. Just for a little extra safety. Ion Beam's got a full health node, full power node. It's like I knew all the full nodes had to be somewhere. There's a
I didn't.
There's a full node on Grapple Bridge.
Oh god. Nope, I got grapple and I left.
Oh, I gotta go down an area. So yeah, next room up had 3 full nodes.
Oh jeez. I should have grabbed those.
Yeah, Kerr is a healthy area.
Missed opportunity there.
And you said you weren't drug skipping?
No, I'm checking the items over throughout Ukana.
Did you check the left side?
The tower?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, nothing there.
I think
Just a power node fragment and a health node fragment.
I think I'm gonna make a quick stop into Eden.
Oh, lab coat. If you're gonna do Ukana without drug skip, it's just in that room where you have to go down past the one tile.
I ain't gonna bother.
Yeah.
Felk, yeah. Would you call that upper right room in Eden?
The upper right room
hangar?
Yeah, the Eden hangar. Yeah. Eden hangar, yeah.
Full health node in the hangar.
I totally blanked for a minute there, my apologies.
Oh, teleports on address bomb.
Well.
That's funny.
I want the practice with the disco jump, with that rocket jump and disco anyway.
I mean, you could do that despite having teleport.
Mm-hmm. I could, but I got grapple going out anyway, so...
Did you find any more power nodes anywhere?
Nope.
So, I'm at 4 health and 1 power.
I am at... What am I at, actually? I've got, 4 health and 1 power.
Alright. Falk, what are you at?
A lot of health.
A lot of health.
6 and 2 right now.
Did you end up checking Spider Hallway?
Yeah, it was a full health node.
Oh, sweet. 5 and 1. Not finding anything going up Ukana, I take it?
No.
Ukana's pretty bare.
Just the lab coat.
I mean, it sounds like you guys pretty much have everything now, though. The only thing you're missing sounds like it's extended launch.
Yeah, enhanced is the only thing that didn't show up.
Yeah.
I mean, I know where it is.
I'm just heading tomorrow.
It's in a really bad spot, though.
Oh.
I mean, it's not. It's a bad spot for randomizer. I'll say that.
Is it vanilla?
Yes, it is.
Of course it is.
Hey, I told you, Kerr was healthy. Kerr had a lot of things going for it.
I just hit the save before Sentinel.
Nice.
I'm fighting Vision right now.
I'm literally just fucking off an airboot.
Are you just running around like, I wonder where everything's at?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm not trying to raid on your guys' raid. It's like you guys are doing your co-op thing. I'm not like really interested in racing. I'm figuring out how to do it myself because I heard half what you guys said before I started. So it's like, I'm just gonna go see where things are, see how many random things I can find.
Fair enough.
Alright.
I assume you checked both rooms above Ophelia?
Yeah.
Correct. Nothing of real value.
Did you check under Elsa Nova? And above Elsa Nova?
I did not.
I didn't.
I'm gonna go check above and below Elsa Nova then. Just for any last minute power nodes.
Oh, come on, you stupid purple sentry, just die. There's a power node up to the left from the purple sentries near Sentinel.
Item past Sentinel.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh god.
Okay. Reverse Slicer's above Elsa Nova.
Yuck.
Hey, reverse slicer was my weapon fight. I think it was last round. That was.
Oh yeah, that was so. That was good.
I'm sorry.
He ended up with reverse slicer, and I ended up with scissor beam.
Yeah, that sucks.
I decided for some interesting routing choices, and so I ended up finding teleport. And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm in go mode." I'm like, "Really? It's good to know Redcoat's right up ahead of me." And so as soon as I got Redcoat, he's like, "Okay." I went a little further just to find a weapon. I'm going, and I'm like, I think I'm just gonna risk it. And mind you, at this point, we only had reflector and distortion field. And in the puzzle room in Maruru, I found scissor beam, because yay for being able to clip through the floor.
Yeah, right. I love it.
Yep, I was like, oh, okay, I've got scissor beam. I'm good.
What a healthy seed this is, my goodness.
Oh. Excuse me, video game?
Excuse me, hit 2015 Metroidvania?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check all the way. Check puzzle room, why not? Have some fun with it.
I'm just killing the Omni drones on my way up to Atheos.
Nothing good. Maruru stinks. Unless you want a lot of health node fragments. That barrier room, 2 rooms to past Sentinel, where there's like the 4 laser guards, is 3 health fragments. That's all it is. Which is a shame.
Validation is just a power node fragment.
I love that I've gotten people to start calling that validation check.
I love it.
And just an ode to Link to the Past and its validation chest.
Yep.
Alright, that's a whole thing.
Good old validation chest.
Yeah, I love it.
I love the fact that everybody was just immediately on board and didn't even question it. It was like, yeah, okay, this is a validation check.
Yeah.
Works for me.
I'm heading to Atheos right now.
I'm just passing... what's his face?
Sentinel.
No, the other one.
X2.
Yeah.
Cedar Hall.
Because I might not have a good day in Disco Hallway.
The bombs, at least. That makes it a lot easier with them.
Yeah, at least I've got 2 coats and a fair amount of health. I'm just gonna get you out of here. Alright, I'll give the rocket jump a few goes. Yeah, I hate that stupid jump.
Did you get it, or just say screw it?
No, I said screw it. I found teleport, so... Oh my god, game. You're really gonna do this to me right now? Yep.
Yep.
It just trapped me in a corner with the mines.
Ouch.
And GG.
Nice.
I'll
be through in about another 2.5-ish minutes.
Yeah. such is the joy of having very few power nodes.
Yeah, like I said, I don't get what is off on doing that jump for me.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's something with where I'm standing. Maybe it's slight input difference on the buttons, and I don't know.
I'll have to, I mean, thankfully you have the input display.
Yeah, if you want, you can take a look at it later and let me know if, like, where I'm getting it wrong, because you're clearly getting it quite well.
Yeah,
and Ark apparently picked up on it in no time, so...
Yeah, Art picked up on it in no time. She showed me how to do it and kind of walked me through the first one. And once I got that first one, it's come pretty naturally to me at this point. So, I didn't actually take a time of that. I'll just go into this and there. Last time, 41, 41, 57. There we go. I'm still so pleased with that 24, though. That just worked out very well.
Yeah, like I said, if I can nail that rocket jump, or at least get it semi-reliably, then I'm gonna eventually rerun my sub 20 and actually submit that for low percent for advanced, for set seed. Because I don't think anybody else is going to set a low percent one without running just my same seed.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know of anybody who has found one that's like an under 10% seed. Like, I know there's a few out there that are like 15-ish% that just give you a handful of health and power and all the stuff right off the bat, and it's just like, go.
Yeah.
The problem is just that rocket jump, because I got lucky when I did it.
Yeah, I've had a couple that have really taunted me with, like, just kind of start off. It's like, oh yeah, here you start off with a, decent item. You get drone teleport and drone pretty nice and early. Good luck finding red coat. Yeah. Have fun. This is going to be like an hour and a half siege just looking for that. Like, okay, thanks.
I find two things funny right now. One being that this seed took us long. The co-op seed took longer than the race seed, and the race seed was on Masochist. And two, this is the second seed in a row that I was fighting a Thedos with Scissor Beam. If I had more power, I would have just fat beamed the mines and had not worried about them at all. But it is what it is. Falk.
Hi.
Did you want to run one?
Sure, if you guys want to.
Yeah, I could do one more before I head off to do Bloodstained.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab myself a glass of cola then. Give me one moment.
Alright, Falk, why don't you go ahead and drum us up one then?
Sounds like a plan. Give me 1 second
here. Since he's getting up for a minute, I'm gonna get up for a minute. And
not a bad idea.
Leave you in the company of my stream, or leave my stream in the company of you. Whichever way you want to look at that. And then,
so bad for your stream already.
I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll go run that.
I'm back.
Well, hello there.
Hello, hello. Go and refresh my trackers on stream. And I wasn't here. I don't know if Seraphim mentioned if we're racing this or doing this as a co-op.
We didn't really specify yet. So.
Okay.
I'm up for either way. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, me too. And I'm guessing he hasn't specified as to whether or not we're running Masochist or Advanced.
Nope, he pretty much walked away as soon as you did.
Fair
so
enough.
I just made a new seed in the general randomizer channel, and that was about it as far as we've gotten thus far.
Okay. Yeah, I grabbed that seed, so. I'm assuming we're going to be doing Advanced just in theory because that's what the tournament's going to be, so.
That would be my guess as well.
Yeah. I should look back in Discord and see what seed that was that Seraphim did that was the sub 20. At some point I gotta run that.
Yeah, right?
I mean, that... just the fight against the Theos and that sounds awful.
Yeah, I have no interest in any of that.
51 fat beams.
Say what you want about me, I have no interest in that one.
No. I mean, low percent is occasionally something you have to deal with in Rando. It's just not something I like.
Oh no, I hear you on that.
Like, I'd rather avoid it if I can.
Alright guys, I'm back.
Hello there.
Welcome back.
I see a few other people showed up. Welcome to the stream. For anyone who hasn't been here before, I'm doing Axiom Verge currently. We're going to do one more run, and then I'm going to be playing Bloodstained Randomizer tonight. I'm going to be doing a modded version of Randomizer that was done by Lakifume, and it's a really good randomizer. They added a whole lot of stuff that you can randomize, and I'm going to be playing on Nightmare, which hardlocks you to level 1. Yeah, no, it should be pretty good. Christogrim, who tends to run it a lot, and who I've been running a lot of randomizers against and with, he averages a few hundred deaths every time he plays it, so
Oof.
Should be pretty good.
It sounds awful.
We have completely different definitions of should be good then.
Yeah. should be good for them, not necessarily for me.
You know,
Alright, that's fair. I'll give you that. Okay.
Let me throw in this seed here real quick.
Alright.
We're doing the 114.
Yeah.
Yes. And seeing as we haven't gone over anything, are we doing a race or co-op here, or?
Let's do race on Maso.
Alright.
Because Falk at least knows Maso.
Let's
in theory. In theory.
In theory.
In theory. In practice, who knows?
Yes.
I mean, I tested it a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna remember all of it.
That's fair. So, just for anyone who doesn't know what Masochist actually entails, this generally is supposed to want you to do a lot of glitches and stuff to actually get around and do stuff, and it can get kind of super crazy, but my runs are usually pretty tame. So, I'm ready to go when you are.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I am also ready.
Alright, let's go ahead and go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Joke's on you guys, I started on 2. I'm already in the lead.
You would.
Did you make sure to moonwalk?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay. If you didn't moonwalk, then you already lost.
I was saying, if you did moonwalk...
And...
Ah, come on.
No.
Play Maso, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Why a second seed today with Firewall?
Who's responsible for this?
Falcas.
No. It's because you picked Maso. Don't blame me. You're just as guilty.
You don't know. It could have been the same thing for Advanced. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
We're finding out now. After this seed is over, I'm calling you out. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. Dang it.
I understand the mentality.
Not saying I'm gonna win. I'm just saying you're gonna lose too. Dang it.
Fair enough.
We started with Firewall. We've all lost.
That's true. Nova item, please save us.
No swag jump for me.
Me either.
Alright, not so bad.
I missed a jump on the way up, so I'm a little bit behind.
Not like a great item, but...
It'll hit the Nova switches.
Sort of.
It's not Firewall.
It's not Firewall, and it'll hit a switch.
Maybe. Who the hell knows? I feel like this thing just hits the switch when it wants to.
Oh, yeah.
And this is where our paths could potentially start diverging, because somebody could go to Zeter first, and Falk could just not go to Zeter at all, because that's the Falk strat.
Yeah.
Sorry, Falk.
Strat for a reason.
I hate all of you.
I can't really blame you.
I mean, I love you guys, but I also hate you at the same time. I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
And this is where my route very well may diverge. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. It's just yeah, alright.
Find something interesting?
Always.
It's It's Randomizer.
Here I'm having a feeling that Seraphin and I might be doing the exact same thing currently.
I mean,
Possible.
If you take after me as much as you tend to usually do, yeah, probably.
Called being thorough.
I mean...
No, I think we're doing the exact same thing.
In Masochist, that's not a bad thing.
See you guys later, then.
Yeah.
I'll send you a postcard.
Yeah. Send us a postcard from our room when you get here. Oh, that is interesting. I'm fond of those.
This is way more interesting than I expected.
Yeah, you and I definitely did the same thing.
Yeah. We're also, I guess, right on track with each other.
Yeah. I'm guessing you clipped a wheelchair room and then went up again from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't teach me tricks like that and expect me not to use them.
Oh, I didn't. I absolutely expected you to use them. That's why I taught you the tricks.
Fair enough.
So, Falk, I have to ask, did you actually skip Zeter?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Now I'm curious.
You're curious as to what's on Zeter?
Yes, and Thoriel, if you went to Zeter, don't say anything. Because if it comes back to bite Falk, he can only blame himself, because that's literally what the strat is blame Falk if it goes wrong.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, time to head out.
Already, huh?
Yeah.
Dang.
I've had enough of Ereboo.
Made pretty short work of Zeter.
Yeah, Fireball is a great weapon for Zeter.
It absolutely is. It's literally the best.
Act like either one of you are using Firewall right now. Come on. Trying to gang up against me like that.
Well, in Ark's absence, somebody has to.
Some trolling needs to happen.
Just because I didn't fight Zeta doesn't mean I didn't go to the top left of Ereboo. Come on, you jerks.
And even if you didn't, that's not a bad weapon on the way out.
Oh, you mean on my display animist? The trackers have been there for a while, but I just recently added in the input information, or the input display. Mostly because I was curious on just like how I'm going through rooms. It's one of the things of, like, the more you know. And I thought some other people just might be interested in, like, what am I doing when I'm out of bounds, since I spend a fair enough time either out of bounds or off-screen.
This game is not broken at all.
No, not at all. Perfectly fine.
Considering a lot of other games that have come out in the last decade, this is actually not the most broken game by...
Like I said, for this being made by one person, it's actually really well done.
Yes,
Yeah.
This game is amazing. And again, this all goes back to Grapple is intentionally built badly.
Now, I'm sure there's aspects of Grapple's jankiness that were not accounted for.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, like I don't think Tom ever expected people to get as far out of bounds and stuff as we do.
Yeah, he didn't expect displacement warps everywhere, and
yeah,
he didn't expect all those things, but he definitely expected some jank.
Yeah.
Like, he himself is the one who said he intentionally made Grapple to be janky. So, like, he built it after Bionic Commando. And for anyone who's never played Bionic Commando, it is super jank.
That game was a lot of fun back in the day, though.
Personally, I've never played it.
I really enjoyed it. I'm old enough.
I was just never interested in it. That's why I never played it.
Yeah, I never played it. I can't even remember what it came out on, honestly. Was that NES?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my memory with NES games is mostly, like, old school Mega Man.
I've never seen a speedrun of Bionic Commando, but I can only assume it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that seems like a fair assumption.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with that as well. I don't think I'd ever actually want to watch one, though. Just because after playing the game like vanilla for so long and not knowing a lot of the jank, I figure I just get cheated how easy it was.
Yeah, there's certainly
some games. Savage back in the day.
Little did you know, there's probably more jank in Bionic Commando than there is in this.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, probably. That's why I still play this game.
Ooh, brain. Don't do that to me.
Brain not functioning?
No, it is, and that's the problem.
Okay, yeah, sometimes those rare occasions where your brain decides to work, it's kind of frightening.
Yeah, my brain's like, hey, and I'm like, come on, really? Why didn't you mention this like 20 minutes ago?
I just started smelling smoke and I know I'm in trouble. My brain's actually doing something, be careful.
Yeah.
I should also ask, I guess, while we're going, while we're still fairly early in this seed, are we grapple or drone?
I say whatever we get.
Yeah. Whatever works. We're all good enough, I think, at this point in time.
I would say I'd prefer drone. Just because, unlike you guys, I'm still really bad at the grapple trick, so... Or rather, the rocket jump in particular.
Oh, me. I don't care.
Plus that it makes the run go a bit longer, potentially.
Yeah, we can do that.
Potentially is the key word there.
Yeah, I mean, all we know, teleport's in the way somewhere. So I don't recommend pulling an arc and going to Maruru before you find it. I don't actually know if it can spawn in Maruru in Masochist.
It can.
Can it?
Yep, it can actually be it can be like the validation item.
Oh, wow.
Phillips help.
In that case, you might want to pull an arc if you can pull it off.
Well, that's the thing about Masochist is that that's just not part of the progression go mode items, so it can be anywhere.
Well, that's fun.
Well.
So, I mean, I guess it's go to Maruru when you're comfortable then. But you still have to have teleport to finish.
Yeah, there you go.
We're playing under VGR rules here. Or VGR restrictions, I should say.
Oh, great. I'm getting VGR restrictions now.
Welcome to the big leagues.
Yeah.
Don't worry, one day I'll practice the rocket jump enough that I'll be able to run with you guys in any semblance of confidence.
Like I said, I'll go over your video on YouTube
You're not that
later
far
on.
off now, yeah.
Oh, like I said,
Yeah.
well, I mean, you both know I've gotten it several times. It's just I can't, for whatever reason, get it any kind of consistent.
Sometimes it's just kind of luck.
Yeah. Sometimes I get it first try, sometimes it takes me 3 minutes to tries. Just is what it is.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I've spent 30 minutes and not been able to do it, so...
Yeah, that was me when I was first learning it too.
And then
you'll get there.
And then my my PB, the 20-minute run, like, I got that one in under a minute. Which is the entire reason I got that 20-minute PB. Or that sub-20 PB, I should say. I need to emphasize that it is a sub-20 because I'm proud of hell of that. Because it's not something a lot of people in the AV community have.
Yeah.
Given a lot of people are real dangerously close to it. Thoriel's right up there. Arc is right up there. Falk, what's your PB at right now?
15-15.
That's, yeah, see, Falk's right there. Well, Falk is there, so.
I mean, that's the current, like, God mode seed that we have.
Oh, right, because I know, like, VGR
got
had
down to, like,
7.
13 or something, or 12 or something like that. But
Yeah,
I did mine in drone go mode. He did his with grapple. So, it all depends. I probably could get to a 14-ish. I don't think I'd ever be VGR good, but... Oh.
That's
Nobody
an unfortunate
really is. That's
death.
why we call it VGR good.
Well, GG, guys.
Okay.
I took a death. That sent me pretty far back.
That doesn't mean much. I mean,
We also took a death
that-
already, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, considering the drone teleport could be absolutely freaking anywhere.
I guess it's all, yeah, a matter of luck. But you guys got a good good lead on me now.
See, that's the moment where I would then go off path. Like,
Yeah.
don't follow the exact normal routing that we always do. If you can, you know what I mean?
That's a fair point.
That's when I would break off and be like, all right, where do I know we're not checking anytime soon and just hope?
So I think we need to address something as a possibility here, because I don't know how this game logics things out as it comes to post go mode items. Because drone mode can be anywhere, doesn't that also mean that, or drone teleport, doesn't that also mean that drone teleport could be drone teleport locked?
No, it shouldn't be able to.
No, it can't. No, because every seed's 100% completable.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just means that it doesn't follow the typical, you would find drone teleport by drone teleport in vanilla.
Yeah.
Because it's not part of the go mode set of items. So it can be anywhere, but it should still be completable. Now, what would really suck is if it's behind a passcode tool item.
That would
Yeah.
indeed suck.
That's like the big danger that like would make this run go an hour and 45 minutes.
Especially if...
Hope you get password code tool before Maruru.
Yeah.
Or not Maruru, Karma.
Oh, yeah.
Also would be brutal.
It feels weird to be doing unusual routing this early in the game.
Agreed.
And so is this how it is for you when you play Falc?
Yep. Every time, though, even if I don't die, I'm like, what routing am I doing? Where am I going? But here I am.
Yeah. And yet, somehow or another, it often works out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's like the one thing about this game. Like the map is pretty friendly with allowing you to get places quick, even if you have to route it. It's not too bad. There's not too, unless you have to go to Temple for some dumb reason. It's not that bad off.
Gotta go to Temple for some dumb reason.
Ah, my brain was being smart.
Now I'm worried.
You probably should be.
It's my fault. I gave him the advice.
Yeah.
It is your fault.
It's alright. Everything's my fault.
Blame Falk.
At least it's not my fault for once.
It's okay. I've been accepting blame from my parents for everything for years. I'm used to that shit. Let's go.
Well, now I'm just gonna get crazy with the Cheese Whiz.
It's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
And
I'm glad somebody else gets that reference. All right.
I do, I just wasn't acknowledging it.
Oh, I love the Goofy movie. The movie's amazing.
There's just a whole generation of people nowadays that have no idea what that means. That's, that hurts my feelings.
There's a whole lot of people nowadays. There's a whole generation of people who don't know the meme of badgers followed by a snake.
So good.
That's true. We're also dating ourselves by acknowledging that.
Well, I'm the only one who's willing to date me anyway, so here we are.
Unlike Noble, I'm willing to admit that I'm old. So.
Yeah.
I'm extremely old.
I've got nothing to...
Made my peace with that a while ago.
I've got nothing to gain from lying about my age, so...
Yay, old people unite. So proud of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Old people gang, stand up, but not too quickly.
Don't break a hip, please.
Yeah.
Somebody in the Discord just like, Gear Tab's the big one, right? And I'm like, can you be more specific?
Large. They're all pretty large. Every single one of them's kind of big.
I think he was thinking of Uruku.
I don't know,
Yeah.
I feel so bad for that guy. Trying to figure it out, it's tough.
To be fair, I couldn't remember most of their names for a really long time. Actually, what am I doing?
Oh, I mean, I couldn't tell you the names of any of the zones for about the first 4 years this game was out.
Oh, I got the zones.
Everybody like, go to Eden. I'm like, I don't know what the hell that means.
I got the zones down real quick, except I used to get Arabu and Absu backwards. Because my brain's like, do them in alphabetical order. And I'm like, eventually, when I started building the tracker, I was like, oh no, that's not right.
I mean, even Tom didn't know the names of the zones when the game came out. He had him in his mind, zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody had to convince him to give them names. True story. He was just going to leave them zone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And somebody at Sony was like, because Sony was getting it first, or PlayStation was getting it first, they were like, you probably should give them names. It'd be a lot more familiar for people. And he ended up coming up with all these. Apparently, according to Dan, anyway, he came up with these in like a day or two.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All those old Metroid fans.
All those old Metroid fans who just remember everything based on like Brinstar and Norfair, and it helps to have the names.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to know what was going through Tom's head when he decided to design Fat Beam. Like, why a beam that has a three-room range?
So I mean, I don't know about the range part of it, but he said that he wanted to create a weapon that just seemed like mass destruction. Like, because it was always, I'm pretty sure it was the first weapon guaranteed with the Secret Worlds? I can't remember. I think it was. Because you only get one of the 3 per save file.
Right.
I think Fat Beam was always the first one you got. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done story mode. But he was like, I wanted to give a weapon that would make people's like minds go, holy crap.
That's
and
fair.
He succeeded, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
I think he went a little overboard where he intended, but still.
I mean,
I've had Tom on commentary for one of my IMB runs back in the day when it was an hour and 25 minutes. We had to make small talk.
Yeah, that's fair.
The worst part, it was like 2:45 in the morning for him when the run started. I felt so bad.
oh god.
But he agreed. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, the only time I'm awake at 2:45 is if I'm like up until 2:45. Not waking up that early.
Yeah, he's on the West Coast, so that was 5:45 in the morning for me. I was still up waiting for my run to happen. That was brutal.
I love vanilla items.
I like vanilla ice cream. I don't know if that's really the same, but hey.
It's not.
Alright, I tried.
So, how's everybody doing?
Okay,
bad.
I guess.
I'm upset about what's happened so far.
Not yet.
Not in go mode, but
Ooh, I like that.
Not in either go mode?
no.
That doesn't make me feel as bad about taking that death and going weird
There you go.
places.
See? Sometimes it works.
I'm guessing those weird places led to grapple.
That is possible.
That means yes.
Only my chat knows.
You think I'm not watching your stream right now, you silly boy.
Yeah, have you learned by now?
I knew you were a cheating son of a bitch.
I told you this is what I do, you don't listen. Not my fault.
Oh, I didn't want to grab that.
That's what she said.
I'm real good at grabbing stupid items I don't want. Wait, yeah. Come on, brain. Function, please. Doesn't even need to function well, just at all would be appreciated.
Alright, let's do this. Play the game. Do things.
Are those things go to Maruru?
Yeah.
Are you going there with teleport?
Yes.
Interesting.
I mean, that was the rule, right?
That is the rule.
That means I've lost.
Necessarily. I'm telling you right now, I'm going there with 2 health and 2 power, so we'll see what happens. And no grapple.
Oh.
And 2 coats. Let's see what happens. See if I'm good enough to do this. This is more about just testing myself right now, honestly.
See if you're able to take out Sentinel with that.
Yep. I shouldn't be able to, but hey, we'll see.
I mean, somebody just did recently. I think it was Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey's a better player than I am. I can see that.
I mean, that's fair, but yeah, Bluey I think it was Bluey the other day, was just like, hey, sat there for a while and threw his head against the wall and, like, 200 health at Sentinel, and I was just like, my god. How? Why?
I think if I had a 3rd coat, it'd be very easy. With 2 coats, it's gonna be tough.
Why is probably the best of those questions, actually.
I think he did it with 1.
Once again, he's much better than me.
Yeah.
Hence why he's 2nd place NMG and he hasn't done a run in 2 years.
That's fair.
Freaking jackass he is. I love him, but I hate him at the same time.
I think Bluey's better than all of us put together.
If he kept playing this, he'd be the best player again. Still, like Yao's a great player, but he's not as good as Bluey is. Bluey's just nasty.
Yeah.
And that's not me trying to take anything from Yao, because he's also nasty, but Bluey's just on a whole new level. So, FYI, Sentinel did not go very well.
Gonna give it another attempt, or are you just gonna go and get power?
No, I'm gonna go do something else real quick.
Oh, I love it when a plan comes together.
That smells like drone go mode to me.
I am full.
Yeah.
I'm full go mode.
That works too.
Yeah, then I boned.
Go beat Vision.
I'm long past Vision.
No, Thoriel.
Oh.
That's where I'm going.
You'll get what you need.
Oh?
Thoriel, did you find grapple?
Nope.
Wow, really? I'm
Incur?
I'm disappointed in both of you.
Is it Incur?
Huh? It definitely might be Incur.
I mean, I'm not going there regardless.
I'm just really, really disappointed in both of you.
I didn't set foot in Incur, that's the only reason I say anything.
Yeah, me either.
Well, I can do this a bit safer then. Since I'm apparently ahead.
Yeah, because you got, you get to not fight Sentinel.
I still gotta get out of his room correctly, though.
That's true.
One day I should learn the other Sentinel skip, just... For whatever reason, my brain doesn't like it. Come on,
I had
there
problems.
we go.
It takes a little while to learn.
With it. Like, my issue with it is I kept trying to go up the side, not, like, just straight up the middle of Sentinel. And that's where I had problems getting it. And then once it's like, I was watching a run from Bluey, it's like, oh, he just goes right up the middle. Joy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I suppose for me, it just happens to be a thing where I am fortunately just unnatural at doing temple skip. So, getting out of Sentinel's room for me just is natural.
Yeah.
Like, it's just super easy for me to just go, oh, yeah, just get knocked back and just, I'm out.
Yeah, it's not that bad of a time loss either. If you get it that first try, it's really good.
It's a minor time loss, and on low percent or low health in general, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah.
part of why I got my sub 20 is because I just could go, hey, I can just get out of Sentinel's room and do Sentinel really quickly and not even have to worry about realistically dying, potentially.
So did anybody ever actually fight Zeta? Was it even worth anything?
We did. He had... I did. He had a power node fragment.
No. Yeah, I did too.
Trash, then.
I'm gonna give both of you a little pro tip on your way, since you're a little behind.
Yeah.
Check on the other side of the wall right before Disco Tower.
Oh, okay.
You could thank me later.
I love it.
I probably don't need to make this save, but I'm going to make this save to be on the safe side.
There you go.
Are you past Sentinel now, Falk?
No.
No?
I tried him once and I just screw it. I'm leaving. And then and I was gonna go back, and then Seraphim's like already passed this. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna explore.
And I'm just gonna cheese a Thetos since I have the time.
Yeah, you've definitely got that.
I'm just gonna play it safe.
I think I might have to refight Sentinel.
Die right as he was dying?
Yeah.
Did you get a time marker for it?
Yeah, he'll be dead then if you get a timer.
I did not get a timer, but I've done that in the past and not gotten a timer.
I was gonna say, he might still be dead then. It's possible.
Yeah.
It depends then. I don't know what the odds are, but...
Thoriel, did you find Grapple?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Well, not cool like you.
I mean, I'm just so disappointed in both of you.
I mean, now you just sound like my dad.
Nope, Sentinel's dead still.
Nice.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Don't mind me, I'm just dying. Water apparently decided to want to go the other way.
Yeah, it's not supposed to go in the lungs.
That's time.
Congrats.
Nice job.
GG. So, at this point, where was, Grapple?
Well, he's still looking. Falk, do you want me to spoil it?
Go ahead, I'm not looking. I don't care.
It's at the top of Mission Impossible.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah.
Like,
because I didn't even bother saying foot and curse. That's
why I'm super disappointed in both of you. It's like, it's right there.
No,
well, it was.
Yeah, it was. Fair enough. Nope, from Z, I just went over to check some of the stuff back in Arabu and Absu.
Yeah, so my backwards routing sent me backwards, and then I ended up finding high jump because of it. Because I didn't go back to check the donut room until I was like...
That's tough.
I was like 3 rooms forward, and I'm like... My brain was like, you should go back check donut room, and I'm like, son of a bitch, why? Why would you tell me this now?
Fruit Loop room is always mean.
Yeah. So I went back, I got that, and then I went back up, and I checked left to start, and I was like, I'm just gonna go over to Indy and like hit the 2 items at Ukina, get the save point there, run over, check Uruku, go check out some stuff in Kerr, and see what happens. And then I found Grapple, and I'm like, okay, let's actually go do Ukina and just see if see if teleport's in Ukina, and boom, there was teleport, and I'm like, oh my god, the plan came together. My accidental backtracking won me a race, just like it did that time that Falk also accidentally died, went back and it's like, oh, here's Redcoat.
We'll go to Absu Attic, why not?
Alright, well, since you two are still going at it, I'm gonna let you guys finish that. And I'm gonna go ahead and merge some stuff over here to get set up for Bloodstained. I'm not going to take the stream offline since there's people here today.
I also totally forgot I didn't have grapple, and I have to do a normal Athenos fight.
Oh.
Well, hopefully you got enough power.
I do.
Alright, good.
Stream might go black for a second while it switches scenes here, or switches presentations, but shouldn't,
And I've gotten some clutch help during the fight, too, which really helps.
Yeah, so by the way, it's 1, 7, and 9 are the ones that drop health.
Oh, okay.
There we go. So that's going now. We're just going to go ahead and clear this out. And oh, right, I still have Bloodstain set up to run it from my console. So we're going to go ahead and do some updates on this here. We're doing it live. Which is always fun.
So that's up 40.
Because we can go ahead and take that out of there now. Because now we have the Steam version of Bloodstain to work with.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's fortunately on sale right now, so Noble's like, yeah, no, I said I'd buy it next time it went on sale, so he bought it, and I immediately went and modded the crap out of it. Get blood-stained up in here.
What's over here? Well, that was fun.
That was fun. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Definitely have to run again, but I'm going to take off for the night, so you guys take care.
You do the same.
See ya.
GGs and all that stuff.
Yeah, thank you. See you later.
Where is my death counter? Because we need to quickly reset my deaths. I should really also make it so this can play in the background too, instead of, like, it doesn't pause but no sound comes through in the background, so sorry for that, guys. Alright, here we go. Yeah, no, that was definitely a pretty fast run. It's definitely, it's not my fastest, but it's also far from my slowest run. Yeah, let's go ahead and set this back over to 0, because we're starting something completely new with this. And from what Chris was telling me, this should work in the background, which is something I need to test. So we got my deaths up here, we've got chat up here, everything is looking good. And look at that, it works in the background. I don't know why it doesn't work with brain do stuff. Crossover. For whatever reason, when we were playing Mario Crossover, it wasn't working right. Alright, let me go ahead and update my stream info real quick.
Alright. Well, that's GG's for me too, buddy. And then I'll let you go do your thing.
Well, fantastic. Good race, and have a good one, Falk. I guess
yeah, buddy.
We'll probably get together later in the week or something and do another one.
Oh, I'm sure. Absolutely.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, buddy. See ya.
Alright, guys. Give me just a minute, just updating some stuff for the stream real quick. Alright. Here we go. Can somebody tell me real quick if, like, I sound good compared to the game? Because I haven't really had a chance to, like, adjust game volume yet. Cool. Alright, so what I am doing here is I am playing a modded version of Bloodstained in randomizer mode. I hope I'm on randomizer. Should probably go back. Extra mode, randomizer. There we go. So this was a mod done by Lakafume, and it adds a bunch of new stuff into it. Particularly, it adds in things like random enemy and boss levels, which can make stuff get really, really bad. I've also got a few other modifiers going that just are mostly for visuals. So nothing too big. We are going to full rando except for those. And I really should have a timer going for this, but I didn't feel like setting one up. So we're just playing it tonight. The biggest thing here is because there are random boss levels on, I do get to start with double jump. So that way I can get around some bosses just in case things like Zangetsu end up at ridiculously high levels, because otherwise you'd just be hard locked there until you grind it forever. I, unlike Chrysogrim, have decided to keep the Jeeble glasses in the item pool because personally I like the Jeeble glasses. I think they're super fun, and since MP costs of skills are all kinds of randomized, it can just make a lot of skills completely unusable at all. So at least Jeeble glasses gives me the ability to use whatever I want. The last thing being here is that when I start, I actually get to start with a weapon, which is going to be really nice. And fortunately, as compared to console, this loads way faster. Oh yeah, so you could absolutely be Murdergetsu. Hell's Nails again? Really? Is this the same seed? Do I have to hold on a minute. I gotta, I think that with this, I have to actually re-randomize and add a new patch each time I want to do a different seed. So I'm just gonna do that real quick, just to make sure, because my last run also had Hell's Nails. So I just want to make sure I'm not running the same seed as last time. Yeah, no, Murdergetsu is awful. So, like, the worst things about this is it's entirely possible for, like, bats to end up at a super high level. And because you're on Nightmare and you're hardlocked to level 1, bats just instant kill you. Which is the worst thing ever. I hope that didn't freeze. Hopefully that is going to catch back up in a minute. There we go. Let's drop our new rando in here. And we'll relaunch Bloodstained. And hopefully this will come back up. I'll give it just a minute here. No, it looks like it might still be frozen. So, I'm going to throw this in chat real quick, just in case you guys can't hear me. I am going to take the stream down for just a moment while I restart things and get this to unfreeze.